I am not selling you tallow. I'm showing you how to make your own. How to make your own beef tallow with Manuka honey. This tallow is healing to your skin, whether if it's burns, itchiness, acne, scars, skin inflammation. This is healing to your skin. Let's get to it. So first things first, you need to sanitize all your utensils because we're not using any preservatives. So just make sure you wash everything well, use some alcohol, and let's get to it. So first ingredient, obviously, beef tallow, which I already showed you how to make it. I also showed you how to make your own calendula oil, but if you don't have calendula, pick a very good type of olive oil, which I recommend this one. Guys, you can find Manuka honey now even at Walmart. So that's where I got mine. Royal jelly is optional and so is bee pollen, but I highly recommend using these. Just make sure you grind it real fine as you see here. After I grind it, I use a fine strainer because we want a fine powder for the bee pollen. All right, so now we need to melt 1 cup of beef tallow in the lowest heat possible, or at least wait until it's under 100 degrees before you add any type of bee products because we don't want to lose its benefits. Okay, so here this is around 70 something degrees. I think it was 76, so we don't want to cook it. Okay, so low and slow. 1 tablespoon of bee pollen powder, as you see, and 1 tablespoon of royal jelly. These ingredients are optional, but I highly recommend, if you can, to use them, okay? And don't worry, we're going to use a flour sack towel because we don't want this to be gritty, but you do want the liquid gold. You're going to see it once I lift this up. Take a look at this gorgeous tallow right here. This is so rich for your skin. It's just absolutely healing to the skin. So I'm going to show you right here. It's about 71 degrees. Now we can add our Manuka honey. Now, for starters, if you want, you just add 1 heaping tablespoon. I use a 1/4 cup of Manuka honey, but I know Manuka honey is expensive. So if you prefer using only 1 tablespoon, it's fine. Can I use regular honey? Yes, you can. You will have benefits as well. For the carrier oil, you can either use calendula or olive oil. I'm using only olive oil today, and I'm doing 2 tablespoons. Don't worry about the consistency because we're going to whip this baby later. Once we put this in a refrigerator and it solidifies like this. This took about overnight for me, but I would say, a few hours in there is ready to go. Pick your favorite essential oils. Cedar wood for me is the best for this recipe, especially if you're known to have a lot of acne on your skin. You will love cedar wood essential oils. So that's what I'm going to be using. About 7 drops of each. And now we're going to whip it. Don't worry if you see the honey at the bottom. It will all blend in all together very well, very smooth. So just be patient and continue to whip it. And you're going to see this beautiful consistency right here. Very, very light, very soft. And guess what? You made it so you know exactly how much of the ingredients you use. So many times they'll tell you, there's Manuka honey in here, but what did they use? A teaspoon? I mean, they're not lying. There is Manuka honey, but how much is in there? So I'm going to use some alcohol here to wipe our jars. I'm too much of a skeptical sometimes to buy some products, so that is why I like to make my own, and I like to teach you how to make your own as well. Again, you don't have to use as much Manuka honey as me. 1 tablespoon is plenty for this recipe. Now, check this out. It's pretty interesting when you add tallow onto your skin. It seems like it's greasy and your skin will be greasy and sticky, but watch this wonderful effect on your skin because your skin knows what's good for it. It just recognizes the wonderful benefits of tallow because I mentioned before that our natural sebum is basically identical to beef tallow, and that is why your skin becomes so soft and glowy, not to mention the wonderful benefits from the honey products that we have here. So you're going to notice this beautiful glow from all these wonderful bee products. My daughter made this label. I thought it was the sweetest thing. I don't care that she put Manuka with C instead of with K. I thought it was just so sweet and I couldn't resist using it. She made this label for this one and for my other ointment with tallow and acai oil. I thought it was the sweetest thing. So, yep, that is it, guys. Get back to me and let me know how you liked it.